Hi, I'm Steven. That's John. We're from Just Got Played, and we are counting down MrX's top 25 games of all time. So today is December 9th of 2022, which means this is our 7th annual one, and we are going to reveal game number 17 today. But if you don't know what MrX's top 25 games of all time is, you can go back and look at the first video, December 1st, number 25, where I talk about it more in depth. But essentially, I collected a lot of people's lists of top 50 games of all time, and I combined them using an algorithm and got the top 25 that came out of that. And so that's what we're presenting. And so today we're talking about number 17, and I'm going to kick it over to John to tell us about Point Salad.
So Point Salad is a drafting game of sorts. It's 3 decks in the middle. On the top of the deck, there is a rules card that just says, hey, you get 1 point for every tomato you have, and you also lose point for every lettuce you have. And then on the back side of those is different vegetables. So on your turn, you're collecting either vegetables or you're getting a point card to be able to try to get the most points at the end of the game. You keep going around in a circle drafting those cards until the deck runs out, and then you compare points and see who wins. It's as simple as it sounds, and that's what makes it so great. It's a very fun, quick drafting game. I've used this game to get so many people that just don't play board games, and I set them down and I show it to them, and they're like, oh, that makes perfect sense, and they start going, and they love the game. So it is a great intro game. It's a great palate cleanser. It's a great start to the night. It's one of those games that you want to play for fun. You get a quick game in of it, and then you go and do something else.
Yeah, I think one of the things that's good about this game is the theme is actually sort of refreshing. I mean, probably vegetables isn't going to be a theme that excites a lot of people, but it's different. It's not just pirates or zombies or, whatever. It's nice to have a sort of a variety of the themes in board games. And obviously vegetables is a very approachable theme anybody can, recognize and relate to. It is a light drafting game, like you said. So I will caution people that if you don't like cutthroat games, this can still be a good game, right? If you're not playing it cutthroat. But if somebody wants to play this game cutthroat, they absolutely can. So just word of warning there. But John, I know you love drafting games. So how does Point Salad rank for you?
Again, like you said, if you're just playing it for a quick, fun game, it's an amazing drafting game. It is absolutely easy to stop people from doing what they want to do. So like I said, don't try to play as a cutthroat game or as a really serious game. But as long as you go in with that mindset, it's a really fun drafting game. And like I said, a great intro to people like, hey, I want to play Seven Wonders with you, but I think that might be a little dense. Let's start with Point Salad. To the point, there's a few games like Planet, and like this game that I think you could even have in a classroom. It's a deck that you stack, and it's an approachable theme, and it's easy for kids to learn. So it's a great intro game and a very great, just fun game to play. But like you said, I would not play it if someone's just trying their best to squeeze every point out and they can win, because it's not really designed for that. Because it doesn't. There's no way to avoid that. If someone's sitting to your right and they're doing that to you, you're probably going to have a bad time. But in all other situations, I think it's a really great intro to drafting and a great game that you can just break out anytime, anywhere, and it's literally just a deck of cards.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little surprised that this showed up higher than Sushi Go, which I think is, another light drafting game that I actually prefer. But I can see, particularly with these light games, everybody's played them, and so people like them, and so you can see those sort of bubbling up on the list. But it's definitely, it's a good entry level, gateway level, or filler level drafting game. So, if you're looking for that kind of thing, definitely take a look at Point Salad. All right. Well, so make sure to join us tomorrow, December 10th, when we reveal number 16. But until then, we are running a contest. So as always, these MrX top 25 games of all time videos are a contest. All you have to do to enter the contest is each day you can leave a comment on that day's YouTube video. And at the end of the month, I'm going to draw from all the people who commented. So on today's video, why don't you leave us a comment what you think about Point Salad or Point Salad versus any of the other light drafting games. If you don't think about Point Salad, then why don't you just tell me what your favorite vegetable is or your least favorite vegetable. Yeah, actually, tell me that. I'd like to know what your least favorite vegetable is. That sounds like fun. So
kale.
All right, but until tomorrow, I'm Steven. That's John. We're with Just Got Played, and thanks for joining us.